Alright, if this looks a little odd to you because of my last episode, from where I left in my last episode, you would be correct. I ran into an interesting issue which caused me to lose a couple hours worth of video. So, now I'm in my base. Unlocking has been going on. I have flower pots. I'm getting along on new drills. Some of the stupidest things to have unlocked, and some of the good things. The angled foundation, I don't know why it takes so long to unlock it. The launch platform is there. It requires super alloy. I have 2 pieces of super alloy which I am saving because I'm going to have to expand, so I'm saving it for the big living compartment. The big living compartment will give me a reasonable amount of space when I set up in the new spot. I have a lot of just stuff here. I have the advanced crafting, so I've gotten to my tier 4 backpack and my tier 4 oxygen tank. I can now make jetpacks, but more importantly, I unlocked this with one of the blueprints I found, so I can take them apart and get a bunch of rocket engines. This is just a lot of storage. I'll move those over. But now I have a bean and a squash seed as well as several eggplants, which will allow me to do some building. I've got some sulfur. I've got a bunch of aluminum and just a tiny amount of super alloy. I've built in a second one. Second. I don't have any extra water. Okay. So, give me 1 second, I'll show you what I did. Couple ice. That ought to be enough to keep me in water until I can pick up some more poisoned water to... Oh. I'll throw all of these in here for the time being. Alright. So first things first, I went over here. Oh. I can at least take the aluminum off of it. Means a lot of these might have aluminum I can take off of them. I got plenty of aluminum right now. I need more super alloy. So I set up a little base here, which I think is somewhat empty. I still got a bunch of toxic goo, which I'll use later. So what I did was I just kind of made my way across here. Right over in this area, there were some busted solar panels, which is what the solar panels that are next to that are from. I cleaned it up. I went through here, found some stuff. Not much of it's like super exciting, but you know, I found some stuff that was useful. I went up into the hills this way and up that way. up on that ridge, right where my UI is pointing to, is a was a gold chest. Gold chest got me a super alloy and and an aluminum. I mean, I actually got a decent amount of aluminum right now. Need more super alloy. But I have enough. I have super alloy enough that I can create a big base. We'll grab those, and we'll grab a couple more. I'll be able to come back later. So I'm actually starting to get close to the point where I'm going to need to create power again because I've been upgrading stuff. Ooh, atmospheric water collector. Now I don't need to. Now I don't need to do that thing with the ice. Let's go with that and that. Let's see, how's that? That. Okay. And you're almost full. You're not even close to full. We'll grab a bunch of you. One of these is, yeah. Wow. That's full. Okay. Let's see. So now I have atmospheric water collector. I need to be 1 MPU, but that's purification. So where am I right now? I'm at 132 kPa. So it's going to be a bit of a time. And I have 54 watts of power right now. The screens don't use up much. The veggie tubes and the drills do the most. I can do T3 heaters technically, but I only have one iridium rod, and even if I take all those apart, I might have one more. So I'm going to have to wait to do that. So that lake right there is now completely purified. Once I get a lake water collector and can actually use it, I'm going to use it. I then came this way and cleared this thing out. I found another jetpack in there. Actually, I found 2 other jetpacks, so I have the rocket engines from those. If you go around this way, you get kind of a back entrance into a few more labs there. Some loot. There wasn't anything really special to find in here. The most important thing is you can get sulfur here, which is a requirement for quite a few things. And super alloy. Yeah, I don't need much. Okay. These are still pretty full. This is where all the extra water is. And I got the T2 toxin filter, which I do need to go and take care of. So I'm going to do that. And I set up toxic water collectors here. So I can go throw those in the recycler and get ready to take my next part of the trip, which is to go through the go take the train into the next zone. Now, moving stuff will be a pain for a long while. So I'm going to try to go out there fairly self-supporting. I mean, making the initial devices isn't too bad, but I'm going to want some super alloy, some aluminum, a few other things. Food's over here. Okay, let's see. 2 plastics, 2 purifications, and a first aid. Okay. Wait, did I already get to level 2? Nope, I just have a T1. And no, yes. Better toxin filters. Yeah, this is kind of the thing that's really important now. One of the other things I unlocked were new agility boots, a bunch of mining speed, and a compass chip. I'm not going to be using the compass chip yet. So I'm getting ready to make that way, but actually, you know what I'm going to do? I just remembered something from my full playthrough, which will help me. Because power is one of my biggest things in this game right now. When you've played this game and you go to a new world using the intraplanetary shuttle thing, once you've done one world, the rest of the worlds are so much easier. Now you're thinking, how does that make them so much easier? Well, the simple fact is that once you're got the second person going, or on the second place, when you come out, you're just going to have what you're going to probably end up doing is just showing up with a bunch of maybe I was wrong. I thought there were a couple of what do you call them? Solar panels there. Guess not. So what I will do then is I'm going to do something quick. I've got the super alloy right now. Iron and titanium, iron and titanium, iron and titanium. I'm going to take down a bunch of this metal stuff, and I'm going to go and I'm going to start setting up my new base. I mean, I got Now I got plenty of iron now, got water capsules, silicon, so I can build my big living compartment. I can build a door. Actually, biodome is ready. Ah, wow. I forget how much the biodome takes. It takes energy, so I need to set up with some, get some more energy set up. But that's actually not that big of an issue in this map, because there's a building right there. You can see the top of it. What you can't see is the fact that it's a little toxic zone, and it is literally surrounded. I don't need any cobalt for right now. That's 3. That should give me enough to go destroy the aluminum scraps. As soon as I get down there, I'm in a toxic zone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run, I'm going to jump off of here, and booster my way across. So right around here, okay, we'll put that there. Do I got? Yep, I got at least enough for one. So I will put one right inside the door, just to dump stuff in right now. Okay. Actually, what I should do, grab the iridium, grab the seeds. So yeah, this is the place. Let's see. A solar panel has 6 components. One, I can only take down 2 at a time. That's fine. I am not going to take all of these, but I'm going to grab, like, a decent stack of them, just so I don't run out of power anytime soon. Well, grab the small stack. Oh, wait, what do I need to make another one of these detoxification? Pristine mushroom. That is the thing. Head back upstairs because I'm out of the toxic zone. Now, alright. Let's get a little more storage here. You know what? I'm going to throw regular materials in here. Organics will go in here. Okay, there we go. That's much better. So I am... Oh, well, I'll have to go back to my old base to check the power. But now I got 6, 6, 6, 6. So now I can take down 4. And really up my power. I mean, each of those generates 19.5 power. I got 4, 10, 14 of them out. I mean, yeah, it's a bunch of power, but power costs go up almost exponentially as you go. I'll probably leave some of this to do off screen, but as you can see, I am making a pretty serious solar farm. It will eventually become a really huge solar farm. but I'm going to use this as kind of the basis of my well, as the basis of my base power for quite a while. Um, so I got all of that now. I'm pretty good. So I'm going to call it here. I had like 3 hours of footage that I was going to edit down, but that all went kaput because OBS had a memory fault in the middle of recording and forgot where the video was being written to. So I hope you enjoyed yourself. I'm sorry it's kind of short, but I hope to see you again, and I hope at least I caught you up. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.